controller might be right back.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and our focus is on Jerome Baker. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Dolphins and the Wizards, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Now for the so-called City Beautiful and home to the Madden Studios. This is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League from Orlando, Florida. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins and the Orlando Wizards. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. But you look at this defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
This is caught inside the 15. A gain of 32 that time.
I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Over the middle, it's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Moss on the give up the middle. Then he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Zach Moss, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off, let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's taken in, Trey Nixon. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll drop the throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. The slot man in motion right. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Delivering again to Gordon, and he's got him again. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Touchdown! A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Wizards respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys? On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up second down. When you look at this defense, they're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Tua now on first down. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and...
And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Alec Ingold, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And they just powered it in right there, Charles. 3 tight ends out on the field, the fullbacks for the defense. They knew what was coming.
They knew, but they weren't able to stop them. They knew they had to meet them with a little bit of force. But on that play, the big guys up front won the day.
Sanders now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Well, it's an exciting time here in Central Florida for sure. Orlando's such a growing city, and now it's got a relocated NFL franchise to call home. And I know one group of people who are thrilled. That's the Madden developers right down the street. They're pumped. But truthfully, everyone in this city seems ready to support this team to the fullest. And even the players, everybody on down the line, ready to enjoy this Orlando experience. So the PI decline, and that'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple. This defense for the Dolphins, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jerome Baker leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense. And now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. And this is caught. 10 to the 7. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Wizards are an extra point away from evening this one up. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch. Now Crosby for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Looking to pass. Tua got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way in for a touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Wizards are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable. Extra point try now for Crosby. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Dolphins offense returning to the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll give this to Achane. And he'll have the Dolphins 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now Tua. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here and have them staring at a 3rd and long. And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he gets it down to the 32. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Tua now on 1st down. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And they will have a 1st down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Miami.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now a 2nd and 6.
16-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. They'll run for it with Achane. But he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 25 yards out. Sanders' kick is good, and that'll bring them back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was the visiting Colts who were able to pick up the road victory. Anthony Richardson, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. A touchdown run there for Kyron Williams. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And it was the visiting Chicago Bears who come away with the victory. Justin Fields, a touchdown pass in the victory.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third. They'll run it here. This is Foreman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He'll look to throw. And Gordon's got it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. They'll look to throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. They'll look to throw again. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's put it down. Big pickup at 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Nixon. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Wizards take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red.
Now Crosby for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Right back to Achane on second down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 70 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
13 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Achane. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
The last run went so well for them, maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On the handoff, it's Achane. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is caught. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Here's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Orlando takes back over on off. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year?
Moss is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back live to Orlando. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Achane gets it from the gun. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Orlando takes back over on offense. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now a give, right side. Hawkins. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
These guys certainly not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Moss. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They go play action here on first down. Touchdown! Trey Nixon, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Wizards will add to their fourth quarter lead. Well, that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a two-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here?
Extra point try now for Crosby. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Here's Achane to start the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. The Dolphins on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Tua's throws on target to Likely. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 25-yard.
Tua sets up to pass it. It's Hill, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Holding offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Here's 1st and goal. Now Tua. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Orlando takes back over on offense. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Hawkins. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. That is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback. Throwing Tua. Throw caught by Achane. And he's taken down inside the 30. Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's 1st and 10. Tua. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's Tua. Here's Achane. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Tua. A quick throw there is incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Achane, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left. And a field goal would send us to overtime. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Just
taking it right down Broadway. Still going inside the 30. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return. And they've taken the lead. Absolute bedlam. You can forget overtime. What a finish. And this crowd in a frenzy.
As well they should be. That's the type of ending that you actually pay money to see. And when it turns out in your direction, oh yeah, you feel real good about that one. Let's face it, there are a few people who travel to see their team. They're not happy, but overall, this crowd is loving what they just saw.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Orlando, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.